Hello YouTube. Today we're going to be talking about radar detectors and testing them against the brand new Falcon HR K-band traffic radar system. Frequency is at 24.126 gigahertz. I bought it off eBay, so if anybody questions where I got it from, I acquired it illegally, or legally for that matter. I got it just perfectly. The first radar detector I'm going to be testing is my original one from back when I was in college in 1997. Just to give you an idea of my age. It's a Whistler. Model number 945. Oldie but a goodie. The next one I'm going to be testing is a K40 radar detector. I picked it up in the box. This one's actually been pretty good to me, but it's not as good as the Valentine V1, which I don't have on the bench at this time because I sold it for some money. Let's take a look closer at it. And last but not least, backing up the pack, is a Cobra. Piece of junk I paid too much money for, but the thing I like about it is that it does display what bands you have, and it also has the KU band in it as well, which is a nice touch. So, the setup I have here is that I've got two plugs and the adapters for the car plug, the cigarette lighter plug for that matter, as we call them in the old days. And I'm going to be testing it by just squeezing the trigger on for about several seconds to make the radar detector light up. So over here on the washer, where all the belts are at and other crap that shouldn't be here, is the other plug that I'm going to use for the radar detectors themselves. So let's get started by trying to the Whistler out. I do have the tuning forks for the Falcon HR. So the first one we're going to plug in is the Whistler and see how she performs. Let's do it. Now we're not going to be detecting any kind of speed down here. We're just going to play with radar detectors and see what they do when they light up. We're going to turn each one off so we can see the power on sequence. And if I can get something ranged here, we might be able to make the iPhone stand up properly. Yeah, it works pretty good. Yes. So without further ado, we'll plug in the Whistler and watch her turn on. Prop it up there a little bit so that we can see it well. And we'll just a picture. There we go. As we can see, it's currently turned on, making its self-test. It's got 3 modes: mute, VG2, and city. So let's see what happens when we hit it with a little bit of radar. I'd like to smooth this out a little bit so we can see where I'm at. As you can see, the table in the background is where I'll be shooting from. Take a good look at it here, see if we got a good picture. Oh yeah, it looks good. First one up, the Whistler. See how she performs. Slipped on some junk down here. Nope. That one detected pretty damn good on K-band as far as I'm concerned. I'll have to take a look at the video to tell you how well it did. So let's try the K40 next. I'm interested to see how that one performs. Turn her off and turn it back on. How am I gonna hold this bad boy in place? Maybe some electronic junk will help out. Heavy little bugger. There's its self-test. Let's see if it'll stay there long enough for a quick radar shoot. Well, as you can see, that one also alerted quite well. I'll have to take a look at the video again, like I said before, to see how well it performs. And last but not least, the Cobra radar detector. Just go and do your thing, aren't you? Of course, not long enough. Oh, gonna be a little bugger, aren't you? Just like a typical Cobra, pain in the ass. extension cord for this bad boy. See if we can't dig one up. I got one down here. I'm not using. Shit. I'll get these them all up. Well, we'll just have to adjust fire on this deal. And move her as far back as we can. That'll work. See if we got a good view of it. Not too bad. Ready to go, good to go. The nice thing about this one, although it falls like crazy, and I mean big time, is that there's the KU band and it also identifies the band on screen for you, so you don't have to guess by looking at the lights. Okay, that one alerted just fine too, and we do have a problem. As we can see, I've let off the trigger, and she's still sensing that there's something out there, which there isn't down here in the basement, as we proved by initially turning it on and letting it do its self-test. I'll even turn it off and turn it back on. So, Cobra has indeed proved itself to be a worthless piece of junk, just like I thought. Well, YouTube, this is Matthew. These are my radar detectors that I've got at home that I've acquired over the years. Like I said, we started off with the oldest, which was my Whistler. The K40 is the next newest, and then Cobra is supposedly the latest in my bunch, next to the V1, which absolutely blows everything out of the water, in my opinion. At least it did when I owned it. So YouTube, this is Matthew, signing off. Have a good night.